Howdy folks, welcome to Spanish Fork 17 After Dark, aka the Fiesta Days Kickball Tournament. We are underway here. It is the Dirty Birds versus the Bott Dogs, and that's going to be a leadoff single as that one in the hands of the first baseman. So leadoff runner on here for the Bott Dogs, who just won their game that we just filmed. That one a win. That one is going to be off the hands of the shortstop, and so a quick 2 hits here for the Bott Dogs, and they just finished up their game against Just Kick It. Again, that game was the quarterfinal matchup. This is a semifinal matchup here. Big Brutus up to kick, and that is going to be right at the Packers shirt. Makes the play. He's got as good of hands as Christian Watson or Romeo Dobbs, you know, making some plays out there. So 1 out with runners on first and second in the top of the first inning of this one. Little dribbler, another playmate, tried to make the play over at first base, ends up bouncing off of the wall, and that is going to be the first run of this matchup. Bott Dogs will get themselves on the board here 1-0. Still 1 out here, and runners on second and third. The big man, John Stockton, comes in to kick. Sends an absolute laser right up the middle. Going to easily score the runner from third, and moves the runner from second over to third. So 2-0 here for the Bott Dogs. Now runners on the corners and 1 out in the top of the first. The Bott Dogs, the #1 overall seed in this one, but they are facing the very dangerous Dirty Birds. That one is going to be foul for out number 2. It will keep the runners on the corners. Again, still threatening here is top of the first. Again, 2-0 between the Bott Dogs and the Dirty Birds here on Spanish Fork 17. Massive kick out into center field off the hands and able to corral it in, as that's going to be out number 3. Good hands out there in center field. 2 runs across in the top of the first inning, so 2-0 lead here for the Bott Dogs over the Dirty Birds. And on the other side of the bracket, I've not heard anything as of yet as to who they will end up playing, but the options would be Incrediballs, Unicorns, Whim Whackers, and then one of either Recess, Rejects, or Right On is the other side of the bracket. Again, the championship game here is slated for 1 a.m. So it could be a long night of kickball here on Spanish Fork 17, but we are ready. We are prepared. I am down to my last maybe 2 ounces of Baja Blast, but it is okay. I'm now down to my last ounce of Baja Blast, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it work. Bottom of the first begins for the Dirty Birds. Tries to lace one right down that third baseline and just misses for out number 1. Oh, they're gonna award him with the single, as it just, at least from my vantage point, it just barely found its way over that front corner of third base. So nice leadoff single there for the Dirty Birds. This one a lazy one right towards second base off the hands of Vince Carter. Oh, opportunistic there on the run, slides into third. That is going to absolutely not feel great tomorrow. Man, that's going to be a really fun scab that he'll need to clean out for a couple days. But excellent effort, and gets runners on second and third here. Excellent velocity up and over Carl Malone for the first run of the game for Dirty Birds. Also advances the runner over to, love the jeering as he almost dies over there at second base. But he is up, able to keep things rolling here in this inning. Second and third, first run across for the Dirty Birds. The score is now 2-1, so just a 1-run lead for the Bott Dogs. Excellent kick out in the left field. It's up and over Brutus. That's going to be extra bases, and it's going to score both runs. So a two-run double to take the lead here in the bottom of the first inning. 3-2, Dirty Birds doing them dirty there with that two-run double. Love to see that. Not seeing a lot of celebration though. They should definitely be flapping the wings there. This one, a one hopper at the second baseman. Stockton rolls that one over to Malone. They will hold things up. There'll be runners on the corners. Still one out in the bottom of the first inning. 3-2. Nice genteel pitch there. Up and over the second baseman. Nice job though by the right fielder, playing super shallow there to be able to get the out over there at second base. So the run does come across. One out in the bottom of the second inning. Scoreboard says 3-2. So one-run lead for the Dirty Birds. Nice one just right towards short. Exactly how you draw it up. It's the, again, score 3-2. Bott Dogs versus Dirty Birds here in this matchup. Nice one right down the first base line, beyond the right fielder. Extra bases here. This is going to score at least two, maybe even be a three-run home run. It is, in fact, going to be that huge kick there for the Dirty Birds. Woo-wee! That's going to move the score here to 6-2. Big three-run blast for the Dirty Birds. They are not disappointing here in this matchup. This one a little floater that will be caught for out number 2. But again, big damage here being done in the bottom half of the first with 6 runs already across for the Dirty Birds. This one shallow center field, caught by Vince Carter. Big inning for the Dirty Birds. 6 runs across in the bottom of the first, so 6-2 ball game. 4-run lead for them over the number 1 seed Bott Dogs. And Bott Dogs able to win their previous matchup against Just Kick It. And Dirty Birds able to win their matchup against Los Peyosos to set up this semifinal matchup in the Fiesta Days Kickball tournament. Bott Dogs needing a big second inning here to make sure that they're keeping pace with the Dirty Birds. Again, just huge offensive inning for them in the bottom half of the first with 6 runs across. Kobe Bryant with the kick. Oh, it looks like it was just foul. That'll be out number 1. Just barely misses, sliding its way over third base. So 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Kick over to second base. She will just corral it in and keep things nice and simple. So a 1-out hit for the Bott Dogs. Again, hoping to cut into this 4-run lead. A little pop up. Play will be made for out number 2. As that was kind of funny as the teammate calls that one, kind of throws him off a little bit, but nothing doing there. So 2 outs now in the top of the second inning. Vince Carter set to kick things off. A blast right in between first and second base as they will continue to go here in the top of the second inning. Runners on first and second. She opts to go down the first base line. Nice job. Is really just not anything to do. They do try to throw it in. It's going to be a little bit late on it. She's also going to make her way on over to second base. Good heads up running by everybody involved as they will cut into the lead with a run here in the third inning as they score showing now 3-6 as that tracks as I felt like they did score 2 in the previous inning. Bruce with a blast out to center field. This one is caught once again. Man, 2 big kicks caught out there in center field. So they do cut into the deficit here a little bit. The score 6-3. Bott Dogs now just down by 3, and it will move on to the bottom half of the second inning. Dirty Birds coming up to kick it into high gear. Again, all this is part of the Fiesta Days Kickball Tournament, just all of these events as part of the Fiesta Days Festival. Love our Parks and Rec family and putting all these events together and making all these fun things possible. We've got we had softball a couple nights ago. We've got a spike ball tournament coming up tomorrow, and got cornhole coming up on Thursday. Very excited about that one, as that's going to drop right in front of Bruce and get past him, so extra bases there. Might even go for a triple, leg in the triple. He will make his way into, ooh, that was pretty close. It's actually a pretty good throw out there in left field, but a little bit behind. So a leadoff triple for the Dirty Birds. Again, 6 runs across in their last inning, bottom of the second inning of this one. This one a pop up, that's gonna land just fair. And she's gonna make her way on over to second base, and easy trot in there from third for the 7th run of the game for the Dirty Birds. Nice little seeing eye pop up there for an RBI double. No outs here in the bottom of the second inning. This one a blast out to left field. Brutus with the easy clamp down catch out there in left for out number 1. 7-3, 4-run lead for the Dirty Birds with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Nice little slow roller. This one one right to second base. Vince Carter gets his raptor claws on that one for out number 2. The man from Green Bay strolls in with 2 outs and a runner on second base. Couple hops on over. Oh, just an absolute blast over towards third base. Heads up play by the third baseman to get that one in, and easy mosey on over to second base. So 2 runners in scoring position. So still threatening here in the bottom of the second inning. This one an excellent kick out to center field. Vince Carter will secure the catch there for out number 3. A run comes across for the Dirty Birds. So after 2 innings, the score is 7-3, a 4-run lead for the Dirty Birds over the Bott Dogs here on Spanish Fork 17, heading into inning number 3 of this semifinal matchup. And I hope that you're enjoying all of the events here as part of Fiesta Days, whether it be, again, enjoying kickball here tonight or watching cornhole on Thursday night. Obviously also the rodeo happening here. So, I mean, yeah, all sorts of great things that Parks and Rec is putting on. Hope that you are really just enjoying it and feeling the vibes this summer, as the throw is a little bit low in there to first base. So it'll be a leadoff single here in the 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd now. Bott Dogs hoping to cut into a 4-run lead. Big kick from John Stockton. Unfortunately, it is about 15 feet foul. That'll be out number 1. As just heard from the dugout, the idea was great, but the execution not so much. Just hoping to just place that right down that first base line. This one a little pop-up in the infield. Can of corn out there for the man from Green Bay. I would tell him that he's wearing the wrong shirt, but, well, yeah, I don't want to pick a fight. 2 outs. And that's going to be out number 3, as again, they're just trying to place it out there over towards that first base line. Maybe they've got something against the right fielder, I don't know. But that's out number 3, so no runs across there for the Bott Dogs in the top half of the 3rd inning. The score will stay 7-3. Another opportunity for the Dirty Birds to extend their lead. 6 runs in the 1st inning, just 1 in the last one in the 2nd. The amount of nursing I am doing with my Baja Blast is absolutely unreal. Literally down to like 1 more sip. Hopefully that will be enough to get me through this one and through our championship matchup, which is slated to start at about 1 a.m. actually kind of cruising right along here, not too badly. It is 12:20. That was the slated start time for this one, and we're already halfway through, so absolutely love that. Solid kick right in between first and second. A good leadoff single here for the Dirty Birds. Again, bottom half of the third inning here on Spanish Fork 17. Andrew LaRose with the coverage here for you tonight. This one, a nice little floater towards the shortstop. Vince Carter once again with the Raptor claws for out number 1. Trying to adjust the defense here as they know that got a big kicker coming up, so going 4 deep out there in the outfield. And unfortunately for them, that is the spot that Kobe Bryant was at. Could have maybe made a little bit of a better play on that, but opting to potentially be out there instead of being out in the outfield, but nothing doing there. So runners on first and second with 1 out. This one a shot to right field, off and eventually corralled in. Excellent play. Oh, a noggin knocker there for the double play. What a play for the Bott Dogs. As trying to say that he's safe there, as he's calling the headshot. There's a lot of discussion, a lot of heat over that particular play, as the runner is calling for a headshot there, as that will bring the again discussion continues over who thinks it is. There's definitely some thought of it being off the shoulder from the Bott Dogs, but the call is made by the runner, and they are going to say that it is a headshot. So the inning will roll on here. Still a nice play there for the Bott Dogs. They do get the out. So it'll be runners on the corners with 2 outs. Still a 7-3 ball game. And unfortunately for the Bott Dogs, it will cost them a run, as the Dirty Birds will extend their lead now 8-3, so 5-run lead for them here in this semifinal matchup. Still runners on first and second. It's going to be hit towards right. The play will be made, and that will be out number 3 in the bottom half of the third. As we move on to the top of the fourth inning, and the score is 8-3, as there is still a little bit of jawing and jeering from the headshot play, but all fun and games, you know. I did hear somebody say about meeting someone later after. I don't necessarily love that, but hey, you know, it is what it is here on Spanish Fork 17. We're just here to get the coverage. So top half of the fourth, Bott Dogs set to kick things off here in this top half of the fourth inning. Again, halfway through this semifinal matchup on Spanish Fork 17. Little tapper, that'll be an easy leadoff single here for the Bott Dogs. Again, runners at a premium with the score the way it is, down 5. Hoping for a big rally here in this fourth inning. And another little tapper that's just going to be a nice, easy advance, as they've clearly found a strategy here that is working pretty well for them, as now the infield will kind of shift in a little bit for the Dirty Birds. Opting for a bigger kick, and it's going to hook foul for out number 1. Nice stop, but just a little bit too much spin on that. As Vince Carter will stride his way on over to the plate. And all sorts of fun things happening this summer, whether it be Fiesta Days or we're getting pretty close to Olympic time as well. Pretty excited about that. Vince Carter with one up the middle. It'll be corralled in by our Green Bay guy, as it is swatted out of the hands. There's a little bit of chippiness here on Spanish Fork 17. As That will be 2 outs, and Bryant will score on the play. Now this is with the ball hitting out of the hand, not able to advance. Not able to advance. So runners on the corners. It'll be 2 outs now. That nice kick. It'll be up and over the center fielder's head as they were playing shallow. And she absolutely blasted out there into center field. That's a big break there for the Bott Dogs, as that's going to move the score now 8-5. So now just a 3-run lead here for the Dirty Birds. Still with the runner on second base. Big kick out into left field. It is going to be off of him. And that's going to get the runner. Oh, she's going to advance all the way on home. Excellent base running there by the Bott Dogs to read that thing. So nice hit there to extend the scoring here in the top of the 4th. The score now 8-6. So now just a 2-run lead here for the Dirty Birds. Nice play by the defensive pitcher, sends that over to first base. That is going to be out number 3. Big inning there for the Bott Dogs. Again, score 8-6 now.
Am I up? Christina, did you get out last? Yeah.
So just nursing a 2-run lead now here in the bottom of the 4th. As you can kind of feel, the mood has changed a little bit in this ball game. Again, that headshot call really kind of got to the spirit of the Bott Dogs, which for them, you know, I think it juiced them up to get the offense rolling and worked nicely for them.
Yeah, Jake, I can do it. Don't worry, pal. I'm not sure if you will.
As we've now officially got the score all synced up here, 8-6.
He's just drunk, Adrian. Just ignore him.
So lead for the Dirty Birds heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming on just about 12:30 now here. Always fun playing under the lights, as that one is going to hook way foul for out number 1. Ends up hitting the top of the fence out there. And this is kind of the portion of the night where everyone's kind of getting a little bit tired, a little bit bleary-eyed, and still got potentially, we still have another game coming up here after this one. That's a solid connection, but once again foul. So 2 foul balls, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th for the Dirty Birds. Again, still nursing that 2-run lead with the score 8-6.
What are you doing?
You're like, I'm up.
The Dirty Birds would love to find a way to at least get a base runner on here. Sends one out into center field. Vince Carter is going to go off his hands. That's going to be at least a triple here. They do call for it to be home, but they wisely put the brakes on there over at third base. So nice 2-out triple for the Dirty Birds, and an opportunity to get themselves on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th. It's a tapper over towards third. Nice play made over by the third baseman for out number 3. They strand a runner over there at third base. So the score will stay 8-6, heading on into the top of the 5th inning. Just 2 innings left here in this one. Bott Dogs with a big offensive inning to close the gap in this one. Again, this is a semifinal matchup between the Dirty Birds and the Bott Dogs. On the other side of the bracket, Incrediballs was the top seed over there. They played the winner of Recess, Rejects, and Right On, and then Unicorns and.
What inning are we? Where are we at?
This is the top of the 5th inning.
Top of the 5th.
Again, that's a couple times now that the broadcast has saved the game, so you are welcome, folks. Hard roller over to first. It'll bounce off the fence. Then they're going to send Stockton over to second base. A dangerous pastime, but he's able to make his way in, so able to capitalize on the wry throw over there to first base. He'll be over there at second with no outs. Good kick to shallow right field. It'll be off the right fielder. They do try to go to first, She'll be safe over there at first base, and Stockton will advance over to third. So runners on the corners, no outs in the top of the fifth. As the Bott Dogs threatening here in this fifth inning. Again, only down by 2 in this one. As Malone will opt for the slow roller that will score Stockton from third and advance the runner over to second. So now a 1-run ball game here in the top of the fifth. The Bott Dogs have rallied since this past inning. I feel like they've kind of, again, big play earlier in the game that was called a headshot that I really just think got into the heads of the Bott Dogs, and have really amped up their game since then. Now the bases are loaded here. Top of the fifth. Big moment here for the Bott Dogs. Big kick that will go foul. Oh, a little too jazzed up there for that one. So it'll be 1 out now in the top of the fifth. Still bases loaded situation here. Big moment here for the Bott Dogs. It's a liner to the third baseman. Makes the play and throws a great throw over there. As they say, guys calling for a headshot, but clearly not a headshot. Clearly off the body of the player. Excellent double play turn there by the Dirty Birds to end what could have been a very dangerous inning for them. Essentially strands the bases loaded there. They're able to keep the score 8-7. Just a 1-run lead here for the Dirty Birds. Again, over the Bott Dogs. Semifinal matchup here of this Fiesta Days kickball tournament. Andrew LaRose on the mic for you today. Travis Bourne on the camera. And it's been a fun one. Again, I always love here for these Fiesta Day tournaments. Usually I've done spike ball for the last several years, but we won't be doing coverage of the spike ball tournament specifically, as the numbers have kind of dwindled down a little bit. But we will be back at you with the cornhole tournament on Thursday. Pretty excited about that. It's actually going to be out number 1 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Nice defense there by the Bott Dogs. So 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. A solid kick, but it will be foul. So 2 quick outs here for the Dirty Birds. Again, this thing going to be coming down to the wire. Just a 1-run lead here for the Dirty Birds. So getting pretty close here, getting pretty tense. Good kick right up the middle, right at Stockton. Truly an all-star, stealing hearts and assisting with the defense there, as that is going to be the end of the fifth inning. Top of the sixth coming up for you here on Spanish Fork 17. And this is a big one here. If the Dirty Birds are able to hold the Bott Dogs scoreless here, that will be the end of the ball game here. So 3 outs left here for the Bott Dogs. And for the Dirty Birds, it's just do what they can to hold things up. A shot over to third, an excellent grab over there for out number 1. Great hands. I wonder if she has Allstate insurance, because she certainly is in good hands. Just want to tap her right at the pitcher. Ooh. Oh man, that's some rough stuff there. Ooh. That's a heartbreaker, as because it hits their pitcher, that is called interference. Not really much that he could have done there, but 2 outs now. It comes down to Brutus. Brutus with a big blast out to left field. The catch is made, and that is the end of the ball game, as the Dirty Birds are able to hang on here. 8-7, your final here on this one. Big win for the Dirty Birds over the Bott Dogs, as Dirty Birds will be advancing here to the championship match. That game will be bringing to you here. That will be on this same field, but excellent ball game. Loved seeing that. It's always fun when it's a nice tight ball game. A little bit of emotions on it, but nothing doing there. For our crew here at Spanish Fork 17, I'm Andrew LaRose. Thank you for joining us here on this one, and we will get you the championship game here shortly on Spanish Fork 17.